Good afternoon, all. Small town flies here. Today, we're going to tie a basic caddis fly. It can be your Grannom Caddis, one of the first, one of the first hatches that could start to come off. There's so many different variations of caddis flies. There's the Grannom Caddis. There's tan caddis, green caddis. I mean, all different kinds. Okay, first off, size 14 mustad dry fly hook. Okay, size 14 hook. You're gonna want a thread. I use like a tannish colored, this tan thread. Because when you go up to the front, it's gonna be like that, gonna match your deer hair. Okay. What I do to kind of give myself a reference, I will start the thread basically where I'm going to tie the deer hair in. So probably about an eye length back from the eye, roughly, okay? Start it and then come back, okay? Trim your tag, okay. For the back of a caddis, for the rear end of it, you're going to tie, I found this stuff I use. It's called micro chenille, really tiny. Helps, you know, it basically represents the egg sac in the female Grannom Caddis. So tie that down, okay. Basically, you're only going to need pretty much like one turn of this. That's all you're going to need. Cinch it down, okay. Cinch it down really good. Okay, cut that off. You're gonna use very little of that green, so you get a lot of flies out of that one part of that green. All right, now next part is your body, which again, your standard Peacock herl. Okay, take actually, I'm gonna do 3 strands. 3 strands of Peacock herl. Again, clip off the tips, okay. All right, start it, get them captured. Actually, you know what? Yeah, I'm going to do 3, see how it turns out. This is all personal preference. Once the body to look bulkier, use 3. If not, use 2, you know, whatever you want to. And again, I wrap my Peacock herl around the thread, okay. And bring your body up, okay. So about that point, like I said, where the thread started, okay, it gives you your visual reference, okay. And these are pretty long, so kind of save them, use them for another, you know, another fly. Okay, bring it back to about there. Deer hair. This is where just over time you learn how much deer hair to use. You don't want it to. Don't want a lot because you're gonna, you know, be kind of on the thick side, okay. But you don't want too little. You want to be able to, you know, represent the wing. Again, with deer hair, you want to, okay. That's what they call the fluff. That stuff will actually sink the fly. So you want to get all that out of there, comb it all out, okay. Put in your stacker, and once you get this stacked, you can kind of gauge how much you need, okay. Put in your stacker. All right. Bring it on here. Okay. So that to me looks like a little bit too much, my personal preference. So just kind of like start taking some of them out. Okay. And look and kind of gauge. And like there's still a little bit too many in there. So just take them out, you know. All right. All right, there's your wing. You want to like place it just, don't want the wing to go no more than the back of the fly. Okay. Pinch. Okay. Switch hands. Bring this up. Okay. Pull. Make sure you don't pull too tight. Pull. Okay. A couple times. Pull. All right. Now, what you want to do to kind of help lock these in, take a few of these butt sections, pull them back. Couple times, hold on to the fly, pull, okay? Take a few more sections, a couple times, pull. Then bring them all back, okay? A couple times, pull. Now you bring your whip finisher in, okay? Kind of hold those back, whip finish it, okay? Again, this is the Grannom Caddis. This is what kind of like starts, you know, starts the hatches, okay? Get all your butt sections. Now, you want to make sure your wing is on top, so kind of get the wing in the right position, kind of spin that around, make sure that's all good to go. Now you want to take and kind of like bunch your stems together. You guys can see this, I hope. Kind of bunch them together and clip at an angle to give yourself a little bit of a, I guess, the head. Okay, the head of the caddis. All right. And you should, this is one time, like I said, you definitely want to make sure you don't crowd the head with these, because you have to use this, okay? Again, just to make sure you're good, take your bodkin, kind of poke it down through the hole, make sure you're good to go. Cement, I usually put a pretty good, decent amount on, just because it's going to lock it down, okay? Put it where the wraps are, maybe where the head is, let it soak in, okay? Again, this is a Grannom Caddis. This is like or a dark caddis. This is the female version with the egg sac in the back. The male version does not have that, okay? And actually, the male version, what I've learned, the male version of this is even a little bit smaller. This is a size 14. I was told to kind of like tie the male version on a size like 16, but minus the egg sac in the back. But again, this is your Grannom. You can tie it in a green caddis, which I just did for my dad. Tan caddis, which comes off pretty much most of the year. They're all different colors and sizes, okay? Hope you enjoyed the video. Tight lines, everybody, and see you on the next one.